My name is John, and I use ASAP tickets to buy my airline flight to the Philippines. I bought it on September last year for a May 2nd flight of this year. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic of COVID-19, the airlines itself canceled my flight because it's not safe to travel. Now, if you're going to use ASAP Ticket, you have to go to reviews, Google it, research it, because I fall victim of their scheme. After I paid the ticket, after they did the cancellations, they would not refund me my money of $733. And on top of that, they asked me to pay them $250 for uh, a penalty. For me to get my refund, they promised me that if I pay them $250, they will refund me my original ticket amount of 733. But until now, I did not receive anything, and I've been doing complaints about them on some websites, including PissedConsumer.com, and they replied saying that they will take care of it. They will reach out to me, but until now, I have not gotten anything. So be cautious out there because there is companies like these that would only care about them making money and would not care about you as a consumer. And at the end, they'll screw you. So don't use ASAP tickets. Okay. What happened is on September of last year, I actually bought a ticket from them in advance for May 2nd of this year's flight. So I paid it 733 and I used my credit card, which is Capital One. Then what happened is due to COVID and stuff, um, Philippine Airlines keeps canceling my flight to a point that I cannot fly anymore to any schedule that they keep, putting me in. So I tried to contact my Capital One and told them, hey, I can't fly. There's a COVID going on. So right away, Capital One refunded me $733. So for some vague reason, I don't know what happened, but my account on Capital One got shut down or closed. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna reapply, but thinking that I already got the refund, so I didn't worry about it for a couple months. Then all of a sudden, I got curious because I still have the app on my phone, so I checked my Capital One, and I saw that they rebuilt me the 733. So now I contacted Capital One, really pissed off, and I told them what's going on. I thought I already won this case, I already got refunded, but they said, "Well, you did not, you did not get the travel protection, something like that." That they told me from ASAP Tickets. That is why I lost the case. So Capital One would not back me up at this point. Actually, I'm already starting to pay them because I don't want them to ruin my credit. So I called Philippine Airlines, and Philippine Airlines said, yes, there's no problem. We can refund you, but we cannot do the refund because you bought it at a third party agency. So all you have to do is call them and tell them to approve the refund, and then you can get your refund. So I called ASAP Tickets. They give me a runabout, and they keep for how many calls that I did in the middle of our conversation with ASAP Tickets, they keep hanging up on me. So to a point, like I was really getting frustrated. So I keep calling, and finally, one guy tried to help me, and he said, "Okay, we'll help you. We'll refund you." But then I was really happy about that. And all of a sudden, he called me back, said, "Hey, since there's no protection for this flight, we're gonna have to charge you 250 to cancel your ticket." And the guy was, "You only have 2 days to accept it or not." So knowing that I don't have any Capital One would back me up to it, so I just said, okay, fine, whatever. Just so they sent me the link. They charged me another 250 on my bank account, which I can prove because they already took out the money, and they told me I'm gonna get my money this note on November. Until now, I did not get any refund from them, and on top of that, I already paid them the $250. So I'm losing a lot of money with ASAP Tickets. And now I tried to call the guy, and he's not even answering anymore. So I don't know if they tried to scam me for my $732 that I paid for the ticket and got canceled. That's not entirely my fault because of COVID-19. Plus, they already charged me another $250. So at this point, I lose a lot of money. And I've been joining groups that has similar problems on Facebooks and stuff, and I see a lot of people having the same problem. They've been thinking about doing a lawsuit, class action lawsuit on them, but right now I don't know what to do at this point because and I did not get the refund for 733, and on top of that, I paid them $250 more because right now I am really desperate. I don't know what else to do. I think I wrote BBB, and there's one consumer something. I also did a complaint about them, but so far nobody has gotten back at me except you. And like you said, ASAP Tickets wrote a reply on that, and they said they're gonna contact me. Nobody called me. Nobody emailed me. I have invested so much time on it. It's giving me a lot of stress at first, especially Capital One. Because Capital One, I thought I used them before. I had a similar problem with a ticket Airlines before, but they refunded me with no problem. That's why at this second time around, I thought it's also they're also gonna back up their consumers or their clients. And for some reason, I thought because maybe I closed my account, that's why they have no interest in helping me out anymore. And other than they said, well, I'm sorry, we can't do anything at this point because you lost the case with ASAP Ticket, that you're gonna have to pay for it. My flight was good on May 2nd. I was gonna fly. I am scheduled to fly. I have people waiting in the Philippines. It's supposed to be a little small business trip for 2 weeks, but that time has passed, and now it's still not safe to fly. So I cannot just accept any, you know, um, flight ticket they're gonna give me any date they choose because it's first of all when you go in the Philippines right now, I think you're gonna have to be in quarantine for 14 days. So I I told them just refund me the money, and then when I'm okay to fly again, then I'll rebuy the ticket. But at this point, it feels like they're giving me the runabout with my money, and on top of that, they charge me another $250 for me to get that. It's like a penalty. For me to get the 733, I have to pay them 250. They gave me 2 days. They actually like try to bottleneck me with that situation, so I had to accept it within 2 days. And until now, I have not seen any refund at all. And so it's very stressful. Like I am unemployed now. I lost my job. I don't have money, and I'm just trying to get what I paid them. I recommend do not deal with them. Go somewhere else. Um, because look, I am not the only one, and it's everywhere. I've been doing research, simple Google search. You'll see a lot of problem like similar to mine. What I don't get is some people. I don't know what step they did, but they got refunded. I believe it depends on the bank that you use. Um, in my case, I use Capital One, and for some reason they won't back me up on this. Like they're just telling me, well, screw you, you didn't fly, so you lost your money. I'm really frustrated. I am not using Capital One again, and especially ASAP tickets. So I recommend to the people out there, avoid using this. Do your research first before you decide to buy ticket from them, because if there's a problem, if there's going to be a problem with your flight, you're screwed. They just have to refund me. That's all I asked. They have to refund me the 733 that I paid, and they have to refund me the 250 that they asked me to pay them to get my original refund. But still, even if they refund me, I would never use them again. They are so good trying to book you. They're so good. They're on top of their game. They'll call you, they'll email you, they'll confirm everything. But if you're gonna encounter a problem like this, that you're gonna have to cancel your flight. You are screwed. If you don't pay the extra amount of money for that protection, extra flight travel protection, you're screwed. In my case, I bought the ticket way ahead of time for May 2nd. At that time on September, there's no COVID-19 going on. I did not know that there's going to be COVID, 19 that's coming. So I got screwed with it. My flight was booked. My schedule was booked in the Philippines, and I am ready to go on May 2nd. I did not even cancel my flight. They did because of the restrictions worldwide at that time on May 2nd. So I feel like I deserve, you know, with this, what's going on, I feel like they have to take care of their customers. If they're a big company, they're a great company, they should take care of their customers. They should help them, not like screwing them with, just trying to make a living out of people. It is my hard earned money, and they don't want to give it back to me. Right now, they just told me that, yeah, you'll get your refund. And until now, I still don't have it. It's been 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks now that I paid them the extra $250 so I can get my 733, and I did not get it up to now.